Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie. And we're Cornhusker State Stitchers. This is Saturday, January 4th, 2025. And this is Flosstube number 99.
99. Yay.
Woo-hoo.
Almost 100.
Yay.
Happy New Year.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. Oh.
It is very dark and snowy outside right now. I also have my snowflake earrings on right now. But that's why the lighting is really ridiculous.
Yeah, we've done just about everything we can think of to make it work, and it's just, it is what it is. So.
Yep, it is.
Thank you to everybody who made it through our 3-hour whip parade.
I had fun. I enjoyed it.
I tried watching it. I still haven't gotten through. I'm maybe 20 minutes into it after watching it like 4 times.
You know you can give up, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much there.
Yep.
After 2 weeks.
I thoroughly enjoy whip parades. I've been watching them like crazy. Anybody I normally watch who's put a whip parade on, I've been watching that. Mom does not care for whip parades.
I don't watch much Flosstube. I have a few that I really like that I catch every week, but otherwise I don't really watch a lot of them. I listen to a lot of audiobooks.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just started Fourth Wing today by Rebecca Yarros.
Today?
Today.
You've got through 50% of the first part today?
Maybe I started it last night. Yeah, I started it last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, you're really into it.
It's really good, yeah.
Heck yeah, I've heard it's really good. It's on my list.
It's a lot like the Allegiant series. Is that what it's called?
Divergent.
Divergent series. If you've watched those movies or read those books, it's a lot like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we had Christmas and we had New Year.
Yes.
We did not do a lot of anything.
No, just surviving.
I'm really tall and you're really short.
You say that every time, but nothing's changed.
I know. It's like after we start filming, you start shrinking. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Played a few games. We didn't even exchange gifts this year. It's just been really a weird year for us.
Yeah, very low-key. But it was still good. We were with family. We got to see some friends this last weekend, so that's been good. I was off a little bit of work. I'm back at work. Yay.
Love your job, do you?
Yeah, I love working. Okay, let's just jump right into it because we don't have a whole lot, well, of random BS at the beginning. So we're going to show some Happy Mail.
Okay.
Got some Christmas cards.
Where are they?
Right here.
Right there. Okay. I was looking that way. Okay. Oh, yeah. We got this pretty card. I wanted to open these. From Michelle. With some
2024 charm, or 2025 charms.
From Michelle. Thank you very much for the nice card. And some little 2025 charms in there.
Which, yep. Thank you.
Cool.
Then we got this card from Janata. Very beautiful and peaceful.
Thanks, Janata. We get this pretty card from Joy. Thank you. This makes me want to go to the beach and not be here in the snow right now.
And then we got this card from Sue.
Thank you, ladies. We
Yes.
really, really appreciate it. Then we had a meet up with our friend Marilyn and Pam. And Marilyn gave us this pretty. It's a handmade card. She didn't make it, but it's handmade and it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. And this is mine.
And she gave us a few other goodies.
Yeah.
She gave us coasters that she embroidered.
Mm-hmm.
You got a set also?
I do, and you can't see it because I haven't opened it yet, but there's a snowman in there. You should have yours around here somewhere. Where's your snowman?
My snowman's down on the kitchen table.
Oh, because you're using it.
Yeah.
They're so pretty, Marilyn.
I love them. And then this Christmas ornament that says Quilter.
I got one of those too. Then she gave us a couple pins.
Oh, I didn't take mine out of the bag. And this little thing she made to open jars, that's going to be handy. I can hardly use my hands anymore with arthritis, so I can't get anything open.
And then she made us an orc container, but I have to show off this fabric because I love it.
There's Nebraska corn huskers.
And it's the type of orc container where you snap the corners. There you go. And you throw your orts in there. It's perfect.
super excited about that.
Yes.
Thank you, Marilyn. We really appreciate it. And then Pam gave us some homemade toffee candy.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh, I need more of that, Pam. If you got any more, yeah, come see me.
Let's make that happen.
Let's make that happen. Because I devoured it. It was so good. So, thank you everyone for that. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Shall we get into our
Yes.
stitching, what everybody is here for?
Yes. You have a lot to show, so let's start with you.
Okay.
Do you want to start with that?
Oh, yes. I need that one off the wall.
Well, that's ways back there.
Yeah.
That sounds like I'm getting it.
It kind of sounds like she's getting it. I told you in the last video that I was going to show all of my year in the hoops. So that's what I'm going to do. So here's my January, and I'm not going to go through detail about what I did on every one of them. But I did just want to show them to you.
Can you just go over real quick what fabric you did?
I did it on 32 count raw, natural, linen. Yeah.
For the most part, called for. You switched a couple DMCs around here and there.
Yeah. February. Then I just did a little something to the hoop. In every one of them, something different. Put little bows on them. March.
And then you just covered the back with scrapbook paper.
April.
Thank you.
May.
You just got these hoops off of Amazon.
Just, what were they, 6.5 inch hoops?
I'm not sure. I'd have to measure it.
Got a pack of 12 off of Amazon, so you can just search it that way.
Well, I don't have a standard piece of paper here to determine.
Then June.
A little fuzzy.
Yeah, fuzzy. And I just noticed my paper's coming off a little bit, so I'm going to have to re-glue that.
Oh.
So I put purple on the back. 1, because it's my favorite color. 2, it's my birth month. And 3, there's a little bit purple on the front.
Yes.
July. August. Oh, how I miss August.
You mean the month?
Summer. I just miss summer.
It is barely winter here.
I know, but it's miserable. I hate winter. September. October.
I don't remember if you said this, but they all consist of a bow, a little bit of trim around the edge, paper on the back. Whatever trim you had, you made a ribbon out or a hook out of.
November. And finally, December. Alrighty. Where you want it? Right there?
Yep.
Okay, so those are my monthly minis. Those are my Year in the Hoops.
By whom? That's another.
Small Town Needleworks.
Perfect.
We did it as a
club
with Heartland Quilting and Stitching.
I know those were in there different, but
I'll get it fixed later.
it's all good.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I was doing my monthly minis, 12 monthly minis from Primrose Cottage. I had 2 left to do as of the filming of last video. So I did my April.
And you did all called for DMC.
Yes. And I did May. And that rounds out the series. I finished it on the last day of the year. I was so excited. I had, what did I say, 40 finishes last year.
Nice.
And then
You also did it on 28 count ivory.
Yep.
Lugana.
I started to FFO them, and I only got 1 done. I was going to do them all. I was just going to whip them all out. And then it's like, I've never done this before with a trim. I just want to try one and make sure I'm doing it right before I actually ruin them all. So I started January. I put pom-poms around the edge, and then used pinking shears and cut out the fabric. I sewed the button onto that piece of fabric first, and then I used double-sided fusible to fuse the fabric on, so there's 2 different fabrics on the back. I didn't want to overstuff them. I didn't want round little pillows. I wanted them kind of flat, so I didn't overstuff it. And then the finishing kit from Primrose, the buttons and the back fabric.
And we got those are separate if you're looking for them. One's the backing fabric and one are the pins. And
the pom-pom is Lady Dot pom-pom that we sell here in the store.
Do you want to show how thick it is from the side?
So it's
nice and squishy.
Pretty thin. But just what I want, because it's going to sit in a dough bowl. And it should stand up pretty good.
Yes, I like it.
So I was pretty excited that I got that club done, or that series done.
So now
in 2024.
You may have not finished them all like you wanted to yesterday, but you got everything lined up, and you know what trim you're going to use, and all the backings are set up.
It's just a matter of sitting down and starting to put them together.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Do you want to you go ahead and go?
You keep going.
Okay.
You keep right on going.
When Marilyn was here, she came over and taught me how to do some in the hoop embroidery.
Mm-hmm.
So she taught me how to do this. So I made a little mug rug for Valentine's Day. All done in the hoop on my embroidery machine. That was fun.
Using the Kimberbell, let's see, Holiday and Seasonal Mug Rugs, Volume 1. I figured since it was just hanging out back there, I should grab it. Yeah,
you still want me to go?
Keep going.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay. Well, it feels weird to just keep going.
Just
we
keep
usually
going.
take turns.
Just keep going. Oh, yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and go, because I don't have my pattern here. I've got to find my pattern.
I don't think you got it out.
Okay. Go ahead and go.
I'm working on a shop model. This is the Tiny Modernist Valentine Signs. This is what the pattern looks like. I'm doing this one up here. I just did a stash conversion for the floss, and I don't have them in front of me, but I only have the red right now. So I'm doing this on a 28 count Laurel Green Lugana, and this is a really nice piece of fabric. It's one that I didn't realize would go so well with Valentine's Day, and it's really matching kind of this yellowy vibe without being over the top yellow. So I really
creamy,
like it.
Really creamy.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at there. And it is, I don't have it handy, but like 80 stitches by 80 stitches. Something like that. 71 by 71. So on 28 count, it's decent size. I like it.
And you are doing that as a shop model for Heartland?
Yes.
Because?
Oh, because we're trying to get together some pillow finishing kits for that. So it'll include the floss, the trim, the backing fabric, and we talked about fiberfill or the pellets, or we're working on a finishing kit for that.
So stay tuned if you're interested in having one of those.
Yes.
Okay, so I did find my pattern.
Perfect.
I will have you insert a picture here, or not here, but in just a moment. I'm working on Glitter Village, and this is a 3-year-old project that I finally just got back to. I was working on number 3, which is the church, which is right in the middle.
Number 5.
Number 5. Put glasses on, Terry. I am going to do mine all as one piece. That's what it'll look like, minus the color.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing mine on, what is this fabric?
32 count raw silver linen.
I finished my center block, and I started on the block to the right of that.
Are you doing called for colors, or did you change them out?
I don't know at this point. I think that I've changed them out. I know I changed out the red, which...
The peach?
Yeah, it was a peachy color, and I think I went with something clay. Baked clay or...
Clay pot?
Clay pot. I will get back with you. I'm going to work on this again in the next 2 weeks, so I will be more prepared, and I'll get back with you on those colors. But yeah, I changed the colors because I didn't want them that pink and blue and green. I wanted them more dusty.
Yeah, that's kind of how we roll.
Yeah,
we like our dusty colors.
And I don't like pastels very much, so I've changed them.
Like at all, she doesn't like pastels.
I used to really like pastels.
I am working on my February Year in the Hoop by Small Town Needleworks. I got this started. I was going to count how many stitches I have, but I didn't do that, so it doesn't really matter. I'm doing it all called for. Everything is called for. Black 14 count Ada, called for DMC, and I've done all the odd months, so now I'm working on all the even months.
Very good.
My goal is, like, this one's February, so my goal, I started it in January, so I want to have it done by end of February. That's how I work.
In the WIP parade, I talked about this pattern that I have over flag by Bent Creek, and I had all the base work done. I just had fill-in to do, and I needed to do it when I was meeting up with people because I can't concentrate. So we had a meet up with our Lenoma ladies.
For the record, you started something else. You were working on something else. You want to tell them that? You started your little mini, and you tried to work on your little mini.
Yes, I did. Was it March? April. The April
the tiny
monthly
mini.
mini. Yeah. I messed it up. I took it out 3 times. I was like, nope, can't do it.
She's a fill-in girl.
I am. So luckily I took this with me. And I will have you insert a picture here where I was.
Okay.
And I got to here. I got the blue done in the flag. And I started working, you can't see it, but there's a line of white there. So that's my fill-in piece when I can't concentrate. All I have to do is just, and unfortunately, this thing, if I had more of these to do, I could whip these out because 9 times out of 10, I can't concentrate. So I need a project like that.
Just assume she can't concentrate and you're good.
I've gotten to the point where if I'm not sitting at my kitchen table with like an audiobook going on and nothing else, I can't concentrate.
Mm-hmm. So I'm also working on my 12 monthly minis. I just started mine this year. A month ago I did January, and I started and finished my February.
Yay.
Called for DMC. I'm doing it on 28 count Milk and Honey Lugana by Fiber on a Whim. So these are small enough. I do plan on stitching them each month. So January I did February's. February I'll start March. So I think I can get 1 done a month.
Cool.
Got something in your eye?
My eyeball itches. Anybody had that? Your eyeball itches? It's like, how is that possible?
Right. Also, sorry, for the record, there are 469 stitches in February. I have my thing somewhere, but yeah, 469 stitches. Tiny little guy.
This is my oldest whip and my newest whip.
Mm-hmm.
And I am talking about Bless Our Home by Country Cottage Needleworks. Again, if you've been here for any time at all, you know about this pattern. If you watch a whip parade, you know about this pattern.
The saga of this pattern.
I started this like 3 years ago on 28 count coffee tea-dyed Monaco. There it is. The green was too light. The pink was too light. The fabric was too dark. And I hated it. And that's as far as I got on it. Jamie started hers, almost finished it, decided she didn't like it, gave her old one to me to finish, which I didn't do.
That's fine. And
then started a new one, which you've since finished it, haven't you? And that's hers. That was almost done. Now I've got some in my eye.
You can throw that one away if you want to, because I don't need it back.
Well, I just wanted it for
visual sake.
Visual. Okay, so finally I have rekitted it and picked out colors that I like, and so far it is going great. Ghost Jamie yawning again. I'm going to call you out on it.
It's fine.
I'm doing...
Expect me to call you out when you yawn.
Yeah, I do. 18 count Selkie from Under the Sea Fabrics.
Under the Sea.
There it is.
It is 18? I thought it was 20.
No, it's 18.
Okay.
So I have changed all my colors. I am now doing the blues, the Bless Our Home in a darker blue than the house. Do you remember this is what it looked like with Jamie's? Mine's going to be dark, real dark here, and that's a darker than hers but lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Without going into every color, I'm changing them all except for the white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If this doesn't get any better, I'm going to have to pause the video.
Then this is the last, oh, there it is, right there, under everything. This is the last one I worked on. This is Merry Greetings by Luminous Fiber Arts. This was a mystery stitch along, I think 2 years ago, or last year, it doesn't matter. It was a mystery stitch along. I was originally going to do the entire thing, and then I decided I wasn't getting to it, and I figured I'm either going to scrap it, or maybe I just do the little guy, the Rudolph. I made him into a Rudolph. I stitched him, I made a few changes, and he is done. So I stitched him on 25 count Vintage Country Mocha Lugana, 2/2, full cross. On here you can see that the border is in white. I changed that to the called for red. His nose is red, I made it red. It's brown in the picture. And then his antlers were white in the picture, and I just did 3371 and made them dark. And the reason I did the background, this also came in. I bought the kit when it originally came out, and this was a sticker in there, and I saw this. I'm like, I think I can do that too. So I picked DMC 520, and I did that. And I think it looks adorable.
It is. That's really cute.
And actually, better coverage back here. It's got pretty decent coverage. Now, 2/2 on 25 count. You absolutely do see the fabric underneath. I'm okay with that.
Your stitches are really good, though.
Oh, thank you.
Really, really good.
So I got a finish. Technically, wow, I got 2 finishes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Did you count how many you finished last year?
I counted. I don't have it in front of me, though. This little guy, with all the stitches, was 1,993 stitches.
Wow.
The background was about 1,000 stitches.
Yay, good job.
And I finished those both in December, actually. Yeah. So yeah. Those are all my whips.
Which one are you working on for January? Or have you started anything for January?
Well, I finished my February mini thing.
I was going to say you're finished with stuff, so.
I finished it before I was supposed to start it.
Oh,
I snuck
yay.
it in.
Oh, good. That's okay.
Yeah.
I got some quilting done. Actually, Jamie came over and helped me quilt. I've been working on this guy for a while. And it's just been laying here on my table, and she helped me just get it out of here. So this is the second annual Whatnot. She's in what now?
Going to start the 14th.
14th. This is the month 5 of the second annual. And it's the barn quilt.
Right.
Barn Stars quilt. So that's what it looks like finished. I still need to obviously quilt it and bind it.
Yep, it's just hanging out on a board.
It turned out cute. I think stars are my favorite in quilting. I love the look of stars.
I do too. Everything.
Yeah.
Stars, stars, stars.
Alrighty. That's all I have.
Yeah, those are all my whips too.
Except for something in my eye. Okay, we're back. I had to put some eye drops in, so.
So if you see her crying.
She's crying. I'm crying. Yeah. Crying helps flush the eyeballs.
Yes, really nicely.
Okay, let's go on to haul.
Let's do. We bought some things, just a couple things.
I was being really good up until yesterday, and then Lisa sent me this picture and said, this would look really good in your downstairs bathroom. It's like, oh, yeah, it would. So I had to get it because it was on sale. And it's a bear, and it's got sunflowers on it.
Uh-huh.
So that's from Sydney Lee Stitchery.
Yes, Stitchery.
And it's, I believe, folk art bear.
Yes.
So that was, I think I did pretty good. That's all I got.
I got a few online patterns. I don't have them here to show you, but I can get them printed out and brought for the next video.
Okay. Or do you want to insert them, or do you want to talk about them? Okay.
I mean, neither.
Neither. Okay.
There's one I do really like. Actually, let me just see if I can get it. It's from Tom. Hold on. Let me just find it. Tom Stitch Patterns. And it's called Tulip in the Rain. Or Tulips in the Rain.
Pretty.
Yeah. I like that one a lot. So,
Full coverage?
of course.
How big?
I don't know. I can't remember. Like 250-ish square.
That's not bad.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay. Do we have plans? Is that what's next? Is there plans?
It is. I was just making sure we didn't have any other random things here that I need to talk about.
We didn't go through the giveaways to see who hasn't responded and who has. Giveaways are still going to be shipped. I got really busy right after Christmas, so...
Well, it's Christmas. I mean...
The people who have contacted us, you'll get them soon. If you don't know that you won. If you didn't. If you didn't watch the video. If you think you might have won, you should watch the video.
There are still some people we have not heard from. So if we don't hear from you, if you have purchased, if you have won anything by our next video, we will draw again.
The sun has gone down. Terry has shut down.
Yep.
It's just like when the sun goes down, I'm just like, yeah, it's bedtime. It's what, 6 o'clock? Not even.
No, it's not even 6.
Yeah. I don't do dark. I don't do cold. And I certainly don't do snow.
No.
That being said.
Plan-wise. We have a few things with plans. I'll let you talk about...
Seriously? The lady with no brain you're going to make talk?
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a second so we have some time. I'm trying some things with my plans. I'm still going to draw projects. But what I'm doing is I picked 12... I split my whips into roughly thirds. Top third, middle third, bottom third. Roughly. By saying roughly, I sorted it by number of stitch count or stitch count. And if it... I had like 100 and some whips, like 107 whips. So I did about 33, 33, and 33. And then just wherever those landed.
Small, medium, and large.
Thank you. Small, medium, and large. So I'm picking 12 of each group. Small, medium, large, 12, 12, 12. I will pick one of each month. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. So your plan is every month to do a small project, a medium project, and a large project for 12 months.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Of that small grouping of 12.
Okay.
Yes. Plan on working on them. I'm hoping to get anywhere from 3 to 5 days on them. And we'll go from there.
Okay.
And then I do plan on doing a monthly mini every month. I will be finishing up my year in the hoops. The remaining 6 that I have. And if I can squeeze it in, I'm going to throw in some of the Wishes Kisses from
I would
Primrose.
like to do those too.
Yes, so.
Very good.
So we will draw, but Mom had another idea also.
First of all, my plans, I'm going to, for January, continue working on Glitter House Village and my Bless Whatever.
Bless it.
Bless Our Home. I'm going to get some good progress on those because those are both really old whips. And I'm just feeling the whole snowy, glittery type crap that's outside right now. I'm going to draw just 2 projects and just random out of my little duck cup. 2 projects. My thought was, Jamie and I went through our whip parade, and it's like she's got all these old projects that she's not touching. I have old projects that I'm not touching. And I thought to get each other motivated to actually see some progress on some of our whips that we can't actually, not necessarily not bring ourselves to do, but we're just not getting done.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw one of her projects, and then I'm going to work a little bit on her project. She's going to draw one of my projects, and she's going to work a little bit on my project. That way we can see some of these projects get some work done on. Like, okay, so we look at some of these projects, we draw them, and it's like, I don't really feel like working on that, so I'm just going to put it away and draw something else.
Doesn't mean we don't enjoy the project. We're just not ready for it.
We're just not feeling it. But this way, no matter what we draw, we're going to work on it. It's each other's project, so it's something new that we haven't done. And
we made sure
we'll
to pull
see
out
progress.
Yeah, we pulled out all the duplicates, so it'll be something that either I finished a long time ago and she still has to work on, or something like that. Like
something that I have that you don't have.
Exactly.
because why would you work on one of my projects
Yeah.
when you've got it as a whip? So, and vice versa.
She did tell me she's not working on any of my full coverages, though.
No, I said I would, didn't I?
Did you? I don't remember.
Not that I did.
I did tell you that I wasn't going to work on your full coverages, because if I'm working on a full coverage, I'm going to work on my own.
Okay.
I did say that. I do remember that.
Okay.
And, whatever we get done, right?
Yeah. No goals as far as that goes.
Yes.
We're going to give it a try this time and see how it works. If it works good, we'll do it again next video.
Yeah. Once we pull my 3 projects, 4 with hers, I will show them all. But I do not have my other whips that Mom's pulling from to show. So I'll just insert a picture there.
Okay. Very good. Let's do it.
Okay. You want to draw first?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm going to draw the 2 that I'm going to be working on.
Okay.
Now I'm going to draw one out of this cup and one out of this one because I have them separated.
These are the ones that I'm drawing from also. So Mom wants to work on the other ones.
So I'm drawing my project out of my stuff. Okay. Thanksgiving Petites by Little House Needleworks.
That's a tiny one.
I've got to get back to counting my whips, or counting my stitches.
Do you like that? Is that working for you?
I do like it. I just haven't been doing it.
Okay.
I thought you were drawing mine.
I will.
I know, but you usually draw for me.
Do?
Oh,
you just keep
been
going.
a while.
It's fine.
It's been a while. We forgot how to do this. All right,
Just stick your hand in and grab one.
Next one I'm going to be working on is Search the Sky. See, now this definitely would be one that I would put away because I don't want to do this one. So this is where it's good. Here, why don't you work on this one for me? Okay. Search the Sky by, is it Waxing Moon?
Yes.
Look at all those snowflakes. I might just put buttons on all of them.
That's a lot of buttons.
Yeah, I know, but it's a lot of snowflakes.
So this is the project that is Mom's that I will be working on. And I'll let you draw for me. Get in there and dig around.
Be a big one, be a big one.
Oh. Oh, God. I don't want to work on this one.
Liberty Lane.
I tried to convince her not to make me work on this one because I UFO'd my own.
Bet you might like it.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll be happy to see this one get some progress on it. And it might motivate me to get back on it. That's why we're doing
That
this.
is the point. Yes. Okay, that's that part of the drawing.
Okay.
Now we are going to draw my... I think these are smalls.
What's the status on that one? Are we switching that one off, or did you do anything on it?
I did 300, but you said it wasn't enough and I needed to keep it.
Okay.
So it's just going to stay in my stash until I eventually get to it, which might not be for like 6 weeks, 6 months.
Well, then you should probably give it back to me at some point.
This is my small.
Ooh, Spell of the Moon.
Ooh.
This is a blackbird.
It is a blackbird. It is on linen. I have the tiniest starts.
Sing very well.
Tiniest of starts. Okay. Oh, wait, no. That one needs to stay out. Is that the right one? Okay. These are the mediums.
Do you have an idea of how many stitches you want to get in them? No. You just want to touch them.
I just want to touch them. Ooh! Quick Stitch Iris.
And that's a full coverage piece. A small, very small full coverage piece.
It is. It's only like 6 by 7. 6 inches by 7 inches.
And by small, I mean small this way, but it's got a lot of stitches. Yeah. It's a full coverage, so.
And this is the large grouping. Large.
Uninvited guests. This is her full coverage of uninvited guests.
Yep. Kind of bought a puzzle today of uninvited guests.
She'll insert pictures.
Oh, these I have.
Oh, you do?
These 3 I have.
Okay.
It's...
You did buy that puzzle?
Wait, you haven't drawn yet. That's why I'm confused. I did buy that puzzle, yes. Okay. There's one more to draw.
Okay.
One more to draw.
And this is the one I'm going to be stitching for you.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to draw it for you. Gotta get in there. I'm stitching this, and this is my project. Jingle jolly joy. You got all the past holidays.
I know it.
This is the one that I don't have with me, so I'll just insert a picture of it.
Where are you at on this one?
I've got one border. Or maybe all. I don't know. I'll look at the picture. So we are going to pause here and grab our projects so we can show you.
All right, we have our projects pulled.
Mm-hmm.
So the ones I pulled was Search the Sky by Waxing Moon Designs. And I currently am in Snowflake Hell. That's where I'm at.
Doing it all called for.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Including fabric, all called for.
And the fabric is 28 count blue spruce. Casio linen. The other one I pulled was Little House Needleworks Thanksgiving Petites.
And they are petite.
And I'm doing this on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. And I have one little guy done.
Are you considering the whip all 4 of them?
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you just wanted to be done with that one, you could call it good.
I would, except I want something for my dough bowl. I don't have any Thanksgiving things.
Oh, yes, those would all be good for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the one that was drawn for Jamie to work on was Country Cottage Needleworks Liberty Lane. And I have changed the colors on this one. This is on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. I've got the bottom done. So she will be working up in the houses next.
Yay! Let's hope I can count correctly.
I want it to be noted, I am leaving in a Pat Carson needle.
I hear nothing.
This project will come back to me with that needle in it.
It will come back with a needle. That is accurate,
All right,
yes.
then I'm going to take the needle out. Do you want the needle in there?
You know I'm not going to steal your needle.
No, I don't know that. It's a Pat Carson. Okay, so that's Jamie's for now. That's going to go to her.
Yup.
And you're up.
I'm up. The small I chose was In the Winds of Autumn book by Blackbird Designs. It is Spell of the Moon. This one here. Just did a stash die for it. Got a brown, or a black actually, a yellow, and fabric.
Is that Ren?
It is 36 count fawn. Picture this plus linen. And I just have a tiny start, but that's where I be.
I bet this one's stagnant because 1, it's linen, and 2, it's 36 count.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are you doing 1 floss?
Yeah. 1 strand, yep.
Yep. So everything in that is things that you've decided you don't like.
Yep. But it's perfect. Like, it's the perfect linen for it. I just need to do it.
Yep.
So that's why I drew it. My next medium is Hands-On Design. This is Quick Stitch Iris, artwork by Donna Gelsinger. No, artwork by Josephine Wall. This is a clip of another piece of artwork that she has. I'm doing it on a 25 count even weave Lugana. 2/1 half cross. And I'm holding it crooked, so I started at the top, started at the bottom. I started completing colors. That's why they're all just hanging out, because I have no room to bury them. So they're just waist threads right there. More progress shall be made. And then my last one is my large. This is a chart from Charting Creations called Uninvited Guest. Artwork by Jeff Tift. I can't remember if it's Jeffrey or Jeff. Jeff Tift. I'm also doing this one on 25 count, 2/1 half cross. Start in the bottom left-hand corner. And that dark blob is the bottom of the Reaper.
I can't wait to see some of the little motifs and things in there come alive.
Yes.
As it were.
those are the projects.
There's one more that you're going to pass on to me, and I'm
Right.
kind of looking for it and I don't see it.
That's because I don't have it.
It was just over there.
Well, it's the one that I need to show a picture of because I don't physically have
I'm
it.
talking about,
Oh, that one.
yeah.
I think I threw it over there already. No, I threw it back there. It's back there. Yeah, we made a command decision.
This is our shared project. It's Jamie's project, but she keeps passing it back and forth. She's had it for quite a while now, and she's not moving on it, so I said I'll just take it and get some of it done. This is Modern Folk Embroidery, The Fruit of Plenty. And this is where she got to. Collectively us, but this is
With
where...
help from Lisa.
A lot of help from Lisa.
Yes.
This is where we're at now. And Lisa did say if we get this motif done here, this whole center thing, she'll take it back and do some work on it. So we'll see what happens. Challenge accepted. Maybe.
So that is on 32 count Platinum Lugana, and we'll go over floss when Mom works on it.
All right, so those are our plans
Yes.
for the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. Please stick around for our shop update. That will be next. We do have a couple of sales that we're going to start. Otherwise, like, subscribe, do all the things. And we are so happy that you're here and that you've stuck with us for so long. And next time will be our, 100th video?
It will be.
Yay.
Yay.
And we can find some more giveaways.
Maybe.
All right. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Hello, friends. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're Heartland Quilting and Stitching.
Today is Saturday, January 4th, 2025. And we are here for our Heartland Quilting Stitching shop update.
Yay.
Woo-woo.
Got a few new things in the shop.
Yes.
Got rid of a lot of stuff through Christmas. We got a couple of sales going on. We wanted to let you guys know about a couple of clubs that we need to do some housekeeping on.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you want to start?
We'll start with this one here.
Okay. First of all, the monthly mini village for January and February have both been invoiced out. If you're in the auto ship club and you have not gotten them yet, you need to get a hold of us. Chances are it's lost in your spam, or we just need to resend it, whatever the case is. Get a hold of us. Please get a hold of us at heartlandquilting@gmail.com. If you do our Cornhusker email address, it's hard for us to keep track of.
We don't check that as much. We check Heartland constantly,
Yeah.
so you will get a much faster response.
Yeah. And then you are putting some of these online, right?
Yep, they are available for anybody who is not in the club to purchase as well. The benefit for being in our auto ship club is you get them as soon as we receive them. Well, you get invoiced for them as soon as we receive them. You get a 5% discount, but anybody else can purchase them at a later date. And that later date is now.
So yeah, as soon as we get the auto ship sent, then we put them all online anyway. So
Yeah.
Then we have our Wordy Birds. So January has gone out.
Mm-hmm.
It should be done as far as invoicing, mailing out.
We still have a number of people who have been invoiced that we have not heard from at all. Same goes with the February one.
Yep. And February is out for the club now. We do still have people that are sending messages that they want to get in the club. Please bear with us. We're running behind on getting messages answered. We will get back with you. We can still get a few people into the club.
Mm-hmm.
Just give us a minute.
Yes.
But if you're not in the club, if we run out of room, what are we doing?
You are not out on the pattern. We will still be selling the pattern. So, for example, January has gone out to our club members. We will be putting this online for the general public to be able to purchase in a paper pattern or PDF pattern March 1st.
So 2 months after it's originally released to the club.
Yep, exactly. So that being said, February will be available for purchase April 1st. So it's just offset by 60 days.
And that's only through Heartland Quilting and Stitching. Can we do kits still, or is it just the pattern?
Right now it's just the pattern. We will potentially have some extra fabric. So once we can sort out, as soon as people start, that's not what I say. Those people who have been invoiced, if any of those are interested still in the kit or whatever they purchased, then
if there's any
help me.
If there's any product left after people decide they either want to drop out of the club or pay their bill and we get it out, then we'll release whatever we have left to you guys.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Limited quantities. It is what it is, but it'll be available.
But I will say, the fabric we will not sell unless you buy the pattern. Do you agree?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
But that being said, when the club's over, whatever fabric we have left over will go out to everybody.
Yeah. Yep. But that'll be next year's issue.
Yes.
Or next year's people's problems. It's dark out.
It sounds
late.
like our problem, yeah.
We're just going to go with it. Okay. So some of the sales that we are looking at doing, we have a few select products that we wanted to put on sale. And each of these are going to be 15% off. So we have the cross stitch Halloween issue. We have a couple more of these left, so you can still get them 15% off.
I can't get this put back together. We have the Praiseworthy Stitches, Cardinals, and Evergreen. This is a pattern from last year. If you remember, I stitched this one. It's super cute. Comes in a little, nice little box. It has your fabric in it, your floss, some buttons, beads,
backing fabric,
trims,
everything to make here. So there's a scissor pull also. So that is 15% off. Cardinals and evergreens. Then we have a couple more kits of the Jardin Privé Little Moments of Winter. So it comes with the pattern and the DMC floss to do this pattern.
And this was our winter sale. This was our winter sale.
Yep. So we've got a couple of those.
And that actually is still going on. You can still work on that a little bit.
And then?
We have, is this the only one?
This is the only one,
So we have one Adornments August kit left. And this is your fabric. It's your fusible. It is, what else is in there?
It's everything. So it's your backing, your background, fabric for the applique pieces themselves. Like Mom said, the fusible as well. I think it's fusible fleece pattern.
And this is a picture of what ours will look like when it's done. This is actually a picture of the one that I made. So ours has a red background versus that one.
Yeah.
So there's only one of those left, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So those are our sale items. Looking over here, all we have left is new product. Is that?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I see.
In addition to the monthly mini village, we also have.
We have Tudor Style House, which is the Fabulous House series. This is the additional, the 13th one?
It is, yeah.
The 13th one.
We got a few more Mill Hill buttons and beads kits. This one is Haunted Hotel.
And then we have Moonstruck.
And White Orchid. I know I say this every time, but I love these kits. Love them.
I can tell how quickly they just keep coming in and coming in. We did get some replacement clamps for the Q-snaps. So we have the 11x11, 8x8, and 6x6 replacement clamps. I don't use Q-snaps, but I've been told that they wear out. So.
Okay.
Then we have a new quilt kit. Yes. This is called what is that called? Cordelia? Something like that. It's a Riley Blake kit. Comes in a box.
I'm terrible about pronunciation, so.
I seem to be today also.
Some nice pinks and mauves and browns.
Approximate finished. Hello, words. Approximate finished size is 61 by 74. I'm going to be doing this one.
Right?
Probably.
I love that one. So now we're into new fabric. This is a new fabric that we just got in, 20 count sparkle gray and silver. So it's a 28 count gray, 20 count gray with silver sparkles.
You know what? If I wasn't so far into this little guy, I would actually consider restarting it on that. How perfect would that be?
Move it up. There you go. You know what I say?
Restart it?
Do it. Just do it.
That'd keep me from having to do all those snowflakes, right?
And if it's going to help you finish it, do it.
I like that.
36 count?
36 count vintage smoky white. You've seen finished smoky white before, but now it's in 36 count. Well, we may need a white background, you think?
Probably.
I'm sorry, my board has a few strings on it. So this is like your vintage country mocha, only it's a smoky white, kind of a grayish, tannish, and 36 count, which we've never had before.
Yes, and we also have 40 count. So it is a stamped fabric, so it's this on one side and just plain on the other side. So we've got that.
Then we have
16 count.
16 count beautiful beige. And the monthly mini village is on this, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So it's actually called for on the 32 count linen. We don't generally carry witch out linens, but we do carry their Adas. So this is the comparable Ada. Then we have a 25 count cookie, which is a nice warm brown. 28 count Safari Lugana, which is a yellow green, but it is really nice.
I can see a lot of spring stuff on that.
Oh,
That would be really
yeah.
pretty.
For you, madame.
Okay, and then we have a vintage Stormy Night. 40 count. She gives it to me. I don't have my glasses on. So this is a bluish color of the vintage country mocha.
I'd call it gray.
Gray.
Yeah.
Gray blue.
Just like your Stormy Night Luganas of the other counts.
Okay, and then this is 36 count agave, which we've had in stock before, but we haven't had it for some time, and it's finally back in stock.
Yes, finally.
This is a hot seller, and it was sold out.
Yes. Then we've got a couple new 36 count Modinas. So
Yay.
we do have in stock right now 36 count white Modena, but we have antique white and light taupe. I had to make sure I got it correct.
So they're finally coming out with some more colors of the Modena, so.
Yep. So Modena is a 36 count even weave, if you've never heard of that. So it's not your linens, it's an even weave. Yeah.
Exciting. Okay. Is that everything?
Yes. Looking at the table, it looks like shambles, but
okay.
It is everything.
Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Yes. Thanks, guys. Bye.